Hello friends, it's Lisa and today we have another flip page. Now, I've been doing a lot of flip pages just because that's what I'm working on, but you can definitely do any of these things in like a card or a scrapbook layout or just any project. Here I'm showing you how I created this flip page really easily. I just took that printer in the stencil font, which just means that it doesn't cut out the insides. So there you can see the P and the E all cut out as one letter. That's going to give me either I can do the positive or the negative. I can color one of the two and then leave the other more blank, and you'll able to see that printer and read it. Or you could do light and dark, something contrasty. Then I'm going to attach this colors. So it's just indicating week 6 is for colors. That's why one of my two big rewards is a printer and a craft luggage. So I'm doing the craft luggage the very last. So you'll see that not tomorrow, but the next day, which it turned out really cute. But the other big thing is the printer. So I did the printer with colors, one because it seemed to go really well, and two because my colors is by far the most onerous task. So I decided a big prize, a big reward would go well with a big task. I did the craft luggage last because then it's kind of a reward for completion of the whole project. So I'm using, for the first time ever, the Gina K amalgam ink. I ran out of the Hero Arts ink that I've been using for Copic coloring, which is, let me look right now. But I got the Gina K so I could try it, and I actually really like it. So the Gina K is called the amalgam ink, and the Hero Arts is called the Intense Black. I think that the Gina K might stamp a little bit darker, a little bit more black, as well as it's supposed to work with water. So you can do some mixed media stuff with it, which I really like. I haven't tried it with the water, so that's why I hear it's supposed to work well with the water. But we'll see. I'll try it out and let you know. Here I am just stamping it down with my precision press. I really like this. I have the Tim Holtz stamp press as well. It's a little bit big and bulky and it's hard to film with, which is one of the reasons I like the precision press. The other one is it's quite a bit less expensive, as well as you can get multiple tops. I have 4, so one of them I put stamps that I'm going to use all the time. So you'll see that when I go into the colors, I put my swatching stamps on there just all the time, as well as if I want to do layering stamps or make a scene, I can use the other 3 to do that. So here we go. I've stamped it a couple times just to make sure it's really dark. As well, this stamp set is brand new and I wanted to try it, which is why I'm using it now. But so you have to stamp it a couple times just to get a good stamp the first time, and then next time you don't need it. It shouldn't need to do that. It's high quality stamp though, so it should be fine. I'm going to color the background first because what you want to do is color lightest to darkest. So the background on this one is going to be light. I actually stamped 2 of these at the same time so you can see the other one on the left, and I colored that one with the same colors just in a different way. I actually did a dark background. So I did the lightest colors, which were the flowers, and then the darkest color, which was the background. I will try and put a photo of that at the end because I'll show you something cool later that I did. Now, I'm going slow through this very beginning. Don't worry, you don't have to watch the full hour of me coloring. I'm sure you would skip it. But I just wanted to show you in slow-mo, or regular speed, I should say. This is regular speed coloring. But that this is what I do. So I use the very lightest color, which for this one is the and then 4 zeros. Then I put in where I want the middle color to be, and then I put in the darkest color. If it's a hard transition, like this one, the darkest color is quite a bit different than the lightest color, I'm going to go back through and add the medium shade. If it blends easier than that, then I just go over it with the lightest shade and call it done. In this case, I'm going to go back over the B23 with the B10 and then go with the B quadruple 0. So you can see I put the little tops on the bottom, so if I don't say all the numbers, you'll know, as well as I'll try and list them in my blog post about this, so you can always go back and check there. Now, that's what I did for the whole thing. Don't worry, I'm going to speed it up in just a second, and I'm going to speed it up quite a bit, but those are the colors that I'm using. That's the general gist of how I color. I'm not a master Copic colorer. I just like to have fun. I'm not too worried about light and shadows. I just want shadows in there. Sometimes I take more care. This, I was just trying to get something down. So here I've sped it up quite a bit. I was actually watching the week 2 Get Organized Challenge post that was done by Tiffany Spalding. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch my vlog 1. I haven't put out vlog 2 because I'm still working on paper sorting. I'm quite a bit of the way done, but I got a little bit more to do, mainly vinyl. I have a lot of vinyl and I need to put it into my system and organize it. I'm not super looking forward to it, but it needs to get done. So, more about that later. I wasn't sure what to do for these inside areas. To me, it seems like maybe it should be green, but there's not enough greenery to really support that. So I put the background color, and it looks okay. It does look a little odd. I don't know. I don't know if it was the right thing to do. One important thing to note is I do it in chunks, so because you want the color not to dry out too much, but you do want to end where there's a small gap. So you can kind of see I did it in quadrants where it naturally felt good to stop, because you don't want to have to blend the dry and the wet marker together. So the smaller area, like between those flowers at the end. Anyway, or in the middle, sorry. Next, I'm doing the green colors, and you can see the green colors there at the top. Here we are at the purple colors, and I love mixing colors together. If you want to do really easy blending, then you go with colors in the same color family with the same first number. And the last number indicates just how light or dark it is. So if it's a 1, then it's going to be really light. If it's a 7, 8, 9, it's going to be really dark. But I like to live on the edge. So you can see a lot of my colors that I'm using actually don't go perfectly together, like the YR, then there's 2 different R's, and there's another YR. So it's just fun for me to use different colors. And you can see, like on that purple flower, I didn't go through and get a perfect blend. It just kind of looks like it's supposed to be like that. So really go with whatever you feel comfortable with and you like doing. I just like doing fun, bright pops of color. So that's what I do. Next, we're going to do another blue, well, I guess a blue. And you can see I actually put a BV in here. And it doesn't really transition the color much, or it doesn't transition the shade much, but it does add a variation of color, which I'm not sure if you're really seeing on the screen, but it's a really fun blend. So if you have Copic markers, I'd definitely try it. And if you don't have Copic markers, but you have alcohol markers, definitely try it. And if you have watercolor markers that you use a lot, my suggestion is maybe not on the most important project of your life. Try this, but try it on something fun and easy that you're not worried about messing up. And you can always practice on a small sheet of paper. Oh, is this gonna look any good? No? Okay, don't do it. But hey, if it does look cool and good, it'll be worth having spent the 5 minutes trying it. Changing it up a little bit. That's my motto is you only live once, so why do boring colors? Here we're going with some reds. For me, this was really hard. There are 3 of each flower, and then there's like one random extra flower. I think it's because they wanted an odd number of flowers, but it makes it hard to color because you don't really want one of the same purple. There's not enough flowers in there to really have another purple, but adding the red was kind of weird. I don't know. That was just my thought. So next I'm going to use this awesome new product that I just got. So it's maybe not new to you, but it's definitely new to me, and it's the Pearl Luster Gilding Polish from, oh, who are they from? Oh my gosh, I know this. Cosmic Shimmer. It's from Cosmic Shimmer, and it is so cool. It does have a tiny bit of a smell to it, but there's a little blendy foam that snaps into the top, so you don't have to get a whole new blendy foam, and you just stick the little foam down in there and blend it. And see, I'm pulling up on the edges so that I take off a lot of the product, so you're only using a really minimal amount, and it gives this pearl color over the top. They have a bunch of different colors, but I only have the pearl as well as the enchanted gold, and they're amazing. You can see I tried over on the right. I took out the little printer letters, which I needed to do, and then I used the pearl luster powder or luster polish over the top, and you can still see the colors and stuff in the design, but you get that pearl finish over the top. So I told you I colored this again on a second piece of paper. Well, I did that over the whole top of it. So it turned out pretty cool. I don't know that that one was my best coloring ever, but I went with different colors on that one. Or I went the same colors, just different places. So I felt fine trying this on the whole thing. I don't know that the picture's my favorite coloring thing ever, but I really like this technique. It's going to be so cool. I'm excited to try it on some different things. So that's what I did, and I put that on the Cricut craft paper that I cut out to be the back. And that's why at the end you'll see a picture of the card where I have it tilted, and the printer part of it is kind of shiny and lustery. That's what it is because I put that over the top. It was so simple. You just do swipe, 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 and it's water based. So when it dries, you can feel the luster, but it doesn't feel waxy or sticky or anything. It feels really nice. So I'm super excited about this new product, and I liked it so much that I got the Glitter Kiss, which is similar, except for instead of a pearly mica finish, it's actually glitter. So I'm sure you'll see that in the future. It was too cute. I need to add them into my colors swatches. But here we go. That is it. I'm gonna call that good, and it turned out really cute. Come back tomorrow. I have an amazing new technique that I just created and makes watercoloring so easy. I'm gonna post that picture, and have a great day. Thanks, guys.